Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. I'm your host, Miss Nikki Rich, and today we have an exciting show for you guys. We have Dr. Tonya Blackmon. We're talking about all her new projects, and she has a new book release, which I am so excited about. So, with no further ado, welcome, Dr. Tonya. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm awesome. Thank you, Nikki, for having me on the show today. I'm so excited to be on your platform. And I just want to say hey to everyone that's listening also.
Yes, it's such an honor to have you. I got a chance to talk with you not too long ago, and I said we have to bring her on because your movement is a conglomerate, and you're
Yeah.
empowering people, and it's not just one person. Conglomerate is together, and I love that.
Yes. Yes. And that's what the goal is. The goal is to just as I scale up, I bring a host of other people with me. That's my passion, is just helping and supporting other business owners and also in the other individuals.
Yes. Now, everybody knows you as the woman behind the $1 million blueprint. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, well, one of the things that myself and a team of other people do is we help people get in place to apply for grants. That's one of the things we do. And another thing that we do is we help people start new businesses. As a matter of fact, over the last maybe 2 weeks, we've helped about maybe 8 people so far over the last 2 weeks start new businesses. So that could be business planning. That could be preparing the docs you have to do that you have to prepare in order to put in for business loans also. And if they want to go ahead and do some applications for grants, we help with that too.
Yes, and so many people out there need that. And this is the perfect time here to, definitely connect with you, Dr. Tanya, because a lot of creators are out there and they're creating right now. People, they have that vision inside of them and they're putting it out there. And
Yeah,
you
that's
are
right.
making it happen and making it happen to help them, with that vision, so I love that.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. And I don't feel like I'm working, to be honest with you, Nikki. I feel like I'm really living my passion. And my passion really is to help people develop their dreams. So, and this is the right time to do it. The thing that I say is don't let COVID-19, make you think that you cannot start a new business. That's just not true. You know, now is the time, not tomorrow, but now is the time to go ahead and start the new business or to scale your business.
Yes, and shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I see we got Felicia Dorch. She's the author as well. So thank you everybody that's tuned in and watching. We are live broadcasting on Facebook, YouTube, and we're also on our Facebook business page. So shout out to everybody that's tuned in as well. Now tell us, I mean, you yourself are creating during this pandemic. You have created a new book, which I'm excited about it because it's called Boss Nana.
Yay! Yes, it's called the Boss Nana.
Yes, I love it. And I
I
love the
am.
theme, everything about it.
Oh wow, thank you. That's so sweet of you, so kind of you. Yes. The Boss Nana came up about maybe 3 months ago when my grands were with me. I have three grandchildren, two granddaughters and one grandson, and I'm so happy. And then my granddaughter was like, Nana, you're always working. You're working. You're working. She said, you're a boss, Nana. I said, there it is. That's what I can do. And so it's my granddaughter, my older granddaughter, that decided, well, actually helped me decide what the name of the book should be. And
Yes.
the Boss Nana book is all about my story. It's going to be coming out on November 19th, my birthday. And it's my story. I'm going to give tips on there, on how people can use it to scale up their business or to actually grow their business. I'm going to be honest in the story. I'm going to tell my truth. And hopefully it will be a tool that people can use to really help them during this time that we're going through COVID-19.
Yes. And like I said, and I see people in the comments saying you are awesome, but I also love that, like I said, to go back to it, you're helping others, you are helping others and you doing what you love at the same time. You can't get no better than that.
Yes. 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 Yes.
And
It's a
speaking of
blessing.
helping, those who are tuned in right now, we all about the business. And we have the woman behind the $1 million blueprint. She is helping others, and help dozens start their new businesses. You also, this summer, you help others. I love the summit that you created, the Secure Your Own Bag virtual summit, and you did it for free. You didn't ask for no money. You said, okay, I want to
No.
give back to you guys, and you helped them. You also been helping people create and, with your power team, CGE. Let's talk about them.
Yes.
Help them, with the help people to create their 501c3 applications. You help assist with that. Oh, well over 100 businesses. And not just you. It's like I said, your team, CGE.
That's right. That's right. And I want to give shout out to Liz. She's one of my grant writers, and also to Rika, and then my daughter Brianna, because she does the face every time. And then my children work for me also. I have two older sons that work for me also. I want to give a shout out to all of them. And you're right. I definitely couldn't do all of this on my own. So I thank God for them, and I thank God for my power team. And they wanted to tell you hi, Nikki, when I got on here today.
Everybody, hi. Tell them hi,
I
and
will.
this is why somebody hit me up and said, you have the best guest. And I said, I sure do. I got bosses on my show, And like I said, you have been helping so many people. And I love that. And not only that, it's been passed down to you from your generation. You're the fourth generation business owner. So it's, when you got the family, that you just want to keep it going from not only from your parents and the people before you, but then it comes to you and then you pass it on to your kids. They're helping you.
That's correct. That's
Mhm.
right. That's correct. It's all about building a legacy.
Yes.
And the scripture says that a wise person leaves an inheritance to their children's children, and that's my goal, is to make sure that my great grands will be able to say, "Oh, boss Nana Tonya, she left this for me." That's one of
Yes.
my goals. And then it does take dedication. It does take a whole lot of work. I was a part of an anthology with Minister Nikita Davis. I'm one of the authors in one of that book also. It's called Boss Moms.
Yes.
And in my chapter, I talk about my mom. But Nikki, I watched my mom take a $2,000 credit card debt. She
Mm.
didn't have any money, and build a business that grew into her making well over hundreds of thousands of dollars per year in South Carolina. So that's why I said we don't have any excuses. I watched my mom do it, and then in these days in societies, there are different resources that are available to us that we can do it. So I'm
Mhm.
so excited.
And we have, I'm gonna go to the chats right now. We got Crystal Oki. I think I'm saying your name right. She says, "Good job." Keisha Jenkins Jackson said, "What a blessing." Everybody, thank you
Oh,
so much for tuning in and supporting and commenting. I see you guys, and it's so inspirational. Like you said, your mom. That in itself is so inspiring. It makes you want to
yes.
even go even harder. If my mama can do this, then I can do it
Oh,
too.
yes. Definitely. 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 All it takes is
Mhm.
a plan. That's all it takes is a plan. And then you got to execute it. It's
It
just
is.
as simple as that.
You did. And so many people out here, they kind of sometimes you feel like, oh, I don't feel motivated to even do this. During the pandemic, some people are just resting. Some are just, and I feel like that's okay too. We some
Yes.
our journey is different. Everybody journey is different. It might be your resting journey.
Yes.
Yes.
Resting so that we can get, get
Hmm.
what we need in order to get our minds together, get our bodies together, get our souls together so that we can walk into whatever that next part of our life is, or that next destination or next goal. I agree with that, because it does take all of that. You got to have the team, you got to
Hmm.
rest, and you got to have fun too, Nikki.
Oh, that's the key. Fun. You gotta have fun. I'm all about fun. I love it. I love to have
Yes.
fun. Anything I do, I'm like, yay. And it is fun. I love what I do. I could wake up and I'm here with you. Like, this is fun. I love it. And shout out to Shanika Quattlebaum. She is the owner of Natalia Megan Beauty. She just said we need a well executed plan. That is the truth. A well
Yes.
executed plan.
Yes.
And you help so many people, like I said. So tell us some more services that you offer. I know you do workshops and different things like that. So give us some services that you offer to our business owners that's tuned in right now.
Well, one of the things that I do is I'll sit down and do whatever the business owner or the business owner wants to do. Business plan development, we definitely do that. We're working with a couple of people doing that right now. As a matter of fact, my team is working on a last minute foundation grant. Someone wanted us to put in, it's due by tomorrow at noon. So they're working on that. That's a couple of the services. Sometimes people might just want a list of potential grants. We're working on that also, where they don't
Mhm.
know where the money is. We'll take the time and we'll do a in-depth research on the specific grants that they actually want. What else do? I also help people do all the paperwork that's needed, because when you put in for federal contracts, there's like a whole long process that you have to go through before you can even submit the application. So we help people with that. So anything administrative related, we do it. And then the last little piece is nonprofit development. We help develop nonprofit leaders. We will help you with your board development. So, it's just a blessing to be able to be a blessing to people.
It is. It is. And I'm gonna tell you, we are popping right now on this. We've already got 3 shares, so shout out to everybody that's
Oh,
on Facebook that's sharing, and we're live on YouTube. Y'all can subscribe to Nikki Rich, the number 2. Yes, Shanika, you gotta connect with Dr. Tonya, because we were just talking about she is a grant writer. So she said,
mhm.
I am in need of a grant writer.
Okay, yes. Where you found one today.
Yes. Now tell us a little bit about that. Like, how can they, what they need to do, or what you require once, to even connect with you, and what you require.
Okay. Well, I do a complimentary discovery call with everyone. So it's about a 45-minute call. So what anybody that's interested in any of the services that I shared earlier, just go to drtonyab.com. That's drtonyab.com, and sign up for the discovery call, the free complimentary discovery call.
Everybody got that? Okay, I'm in the chat room now. And can you,
Okay.
I'm going to post that. I'm writing it down one more time.
Oh,
Can
thank
you?
you. Yep,
Okay.
drtonyab.com. And then what
Okay.
happens is I have some questions that they'll fill out in a form. And then we always go and make sure we look at all those questions and make sure that we'll be able to be a good fit and we can help the person. And then after that, we have the call. You get to talk to me. You're not going to talk to anybody else initially. You will talk to me for sure. And then we get together, we do a powwow, and if I'm able to help you, then I'll help you. If not, then I'll refer someone else, to you that can help you. But the call is free. You can speak to me for free.
Yes. So get your plans together, guys, and get everything ready. So when you come to the drawing board, you'll have all your questions. Also, get your questions together before you even come to Dr. Tanya, so you can get it out. Everything you need, you can get it out.
That's
And
right.
like I said, Dr. Tonya B. She's been doing this for quite some time, a very long time. And
Yes.
I mean, I'm just so honored to have you on today, to talk about everything you got going on. So we got one more thing because I told you she is a powerhouse. Tell us a little bit about your podcast as well, Mucho
Oh,
Dinero.
yes. Oh, yes. I forgot about that. The Mucho Dinero podcast. I love it. I love it. I love it. I meet dynamic people every week. Last week, I talked to a woman she's a new business owner, and she teaches people about financial education so that they
Mhm.
can leave a legacy to their families. I love that. And then I met another author who has written several books, and her name is Precious Swain, and then the first lady name is Vivian Bacon.
Mhm.
And so what we do is we interview people kind of similar to what we're doing right now, Nikki, and they tell their business story. And here's another thing on the Mucho Dinero podcast. You don't have to be a business owner. If you just want to get your story out, that's what we do. And I've been doing it for it's almost a year now. And I've just met people from all around the world. People in Africa, people in the Philippines, just everywhere. And we just do that. We get on there and we empower and we educate business owners. That's what we do.
Yes, and that's what she do, guys. This is why we're here today. And like I said, we bring on amazing entrepreneurs, and it's all about the network and connect. It's been many a times and years that we just sit and listen. It's time to just work and work together. It's time to work. Don't just be
That's right.
listening and be like, okay, good, but now it's time to
That's right.
increase what you want to do and work. Let's get it done.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
This is the time to get it done. No more waiting. I wrote it was a post a couple of days ago that I said, stop dreaming, start doing.
Start doing. That's it. Stop dreaming,
Yep.
start doing. Now, also, what is next? What's next for you?
Well, we're working on a grant right now for to remove lead-based paints from out some of the public housing projects. So we're doing that right now. But it's going to be the Boss Nana book on November 19th. And then the second week of December, we're going to be doing another virtual summit. So I'm
Hmm.
excited about that also. So it's going to be free. And
Okay.
just secure your own bag part two in the middle
Okay.
of December.
Secure your own best
Yes.
part two. So, guys, you got to be ready. You got to be ready.
Yes.
But let's talk about this light, honey. You are glowing.
It has to be my daughter in these lights.
Yes, yes. Shout out
Definitely.
to your daughter. Much love. And I'm so excited, like I said, once again, to have you on. And do you got any quick shout outs before we wind things down?
Just to the CGE team today, because like I said, I get to have fun and talk to you today while they're actually writing that grant. Thank God for that. So I'm gonna shout out to the CGE team. I'm also gonna shout out to my husband because he's always here to support me. He's the one that put all these lights up. And
Yes,
I want to give a shout out to you, Nikki, because you rock. You hear me?
thank you. Thank
You
you.
really do. I mean that. And I've been watching you and I'm going to continue to support you. But thank you so much. So come on, guys, let's just continue to support one another. This is important
Yes.
to me.
It is. And I want everybody, that's because we have a huge network of people, of everybody
Yeah,
on here. And I know everybody's always watching. Let's work together, let's work
yes,
together. Every day, we have somebody different, but you know how many people you can build off of that. So, I mean,
that's right.
to build off of that. So let's work together. And a lot of you guys have hit me up saying, oh, you need assistance with grant writing. Go ahead and hit up Dr. Tonya B. She is here
Yes,
and she is available. So set up your conference times. And thank you, Dr. Tanya, for being our guest today.
Thank you so much. I'm honored, Nikki. God bless you. And I just, I just wish you so much more success. Thank you so much for
Yes,
having me.
thank you. And don't go nowhere after this, but we're going to end this live. I want to thank you again for being our guest. Much love to you. So thank you, Dr. Tonya.
Bye bye, everyone. Thank you.